for different groups of Protestants at different times. Sadly, we did not succeed in persuading the group of Protestants at the Lekki Toll Plaza to agree to this. Fellow Lagosians, we were able to persuade the many Protestants at the Alausa, and they were dispersed peacefully ahead of the start of the curfew. Many of our youths at the Lekki Toll Plaza insisted on continuing with the protest. Sadly, there was no leadership to appeal to, as they had continually maintained that remaining leaderless was indeed a strategy for them. For clarity, it is imperative to explain that no sitting governor controls the rules of engagement of the military. I have nonetheless instructed an investigation into the ordered and the adopted rules of engagement employed by the officers and men of the Nigerian Army that were deployed to the Lekki toll gate last night. This is with a view to taking this up with the higher command of the Nigerian Army and to seek the intervention of Mr. President in his capacity as the Commander-in-Chief to unravel the sequence of events that happened yesterday night. Fellow Lagosians, whilst we pray for the swift recovery of the injured, we are comforted that we have not recorded any fatality as against the widespread circulation on social media. Both myself and the leadership of my Ministry of Health have been going round. Indeed, we went round all the hospitals last night. We went round the mortuaries last night to see and to monitor for ourselves what has happened and to look and identify the injured Protestants. It is therefore relevant to let you know that we have also personally visited the hospitals that took in these patients. 10 patients were at the General Hospital in Lagos. 11 patients were at the 2 locations of the Reddington Hospital, both in Lekki and Victoria Island, and another set of 4 patients were at Vidic and later transferred to the Grenville Hospital, also in Victoria Island and in Ajah area. And I want to expressly say that over the night, 2 of them had to go through surgery, and I'm happy to say that they're both stable and they're recovering very well. Quite a number of the others are just mild to moderate states. Indeed, 3 of them has been discharged, and I'm told this morning that additional 3 or 4 will be discharged anytime from now. Fellow Lagosians, in the insensitive mood, with the mood of the nation at this time, I have directed further that we have an immediate suspension of all state activity for the next 3 days, except those that are connected with the governance of security in the state and the management of the current issue. I've also directed that at all public buildings, if we can reach, that would lower the flag for the next 3 days as a mark of respect and solidarity for the protests. It may seem like the darkest hours of our history as a people. Our sun will rise again. From the present ashes of our morning today, a bright morning shall emerge from the womb of time, and we, as Lagosians, shall rise again. From the lowest place where this incident has thrown us, we shall rise with the wings like the phoenix and regenerate ourselves with new strength for a brighter tomorrow. As we walk this phase in our history, let us remain one resilient people under God with absolute faith, trusting that we shall indeed rise again. Where we're not in faith, I apologize for everything that has happened. I want to once again and passionately from the depth of my heart appeal to our teeming youths, to our Protestants, that they should please give peace a chance. There have been several reported cases of arson, of destruction already this morning. I want to plead with parents. I want to appeal to guardians. I want to appeal to our citizens, especially our youth, that I am for you. I am with you. I feel the pain, and I understand that indeed you are not happy with what the turn of events had been last night. I want to say once again that as your governor, I will do everything to ensure that every life indeed do matters. Thank you very much for listening.